So chapter number 9, sequence and series. Sequence and series. So what is sequence and what is series, that we have to understand. So let's start with the definition of sequence. What is sequence? So first, definition of sequence. So how can we define a sequence? So first, sequence is definition. A sequence is an arrangement. Sequence is an arrangement of numbers. What is sequence? Sequence is arrangement of numbers in a definite order. Arrangement of number in definite order according to some rule. According to some rule. Sequence is an arrangement of numbers in definite order according to some rule. Done? So we can say sequence is nothing but the function. The sequence is nothing but the function because it's an arrangement of number according to some rule. For example, कैसे rule होता है देखो. For example, if we are defining one rule, that is arrangement of number is nothing but the an, in which an is 2n minus 1 and n belongs to natural number. N belongs to natural number. So here rule is 2n minus 1 and you have to take n as a natural number. So what is the numbers? If we are taking n equal to 1, we are getting 1. A1. A1 is nothing but the 2 into 1 minus 1. So it's a 1. If we are taking n equal to 2, n equal to 2. So we are getting A2. A2 is 2 2s are 4 minus 1, 3. If we are taking n equal to 3, then we are getting third number. Third number is k 2s are 6 minus 1, 5. If we are taking n equal to 4, then we are getting A4. 4 2s are 8 minus 1, 7. Done? So these are the different numbers. So we are getting different numbers. That means arrangement of numbers. So our numbers are 1 3 5 7. 1 3 5 7. ये माइक है अनम्यूट है जिसका वो म्यूट कर दो. So it's an arrangement of numbers in definite order. So this is one definite order 1 3 5 7 according to some rule. This is our rule. Done. So here this 1 3 5 7, this is arrangement of number. This is nothing but the sequence. This is nothing but the sequence. Clear? What is sequence? Sequence means arrangement of numbers according to some rule. कोई rule होना चाहिए. That is known as sequence. Basically, there are two types of sequence. Two types of sequence are there. First sequence is finite sequence. What is the finite sequence? And second sequence is infinite sequence. Finite sequence and infinite sequence. So what is the finite sequence? Finite sequence is the sequence in which number of terms are finite. In which number of terms are finite. So here finite number of terms are there. And infinite sequence is the sequence in which infinite number of terms are there. Infinite terms are there. Done? For example, this one 1 3 5 7 up to dot dot dot. ये किया. So this is the example of infinite sequence. If you are writing only like this 1 3 5 7 9. So here number of terms are finite. So this is finite sequence. Clear? So two types of sequences are there. It may be finite sequence or it may be infinite sequence. So this is the simple definition of sequence. After sequence, one more definition is there, that is progression. आपने शायद ये वर्ड सुना होगा, प्रोग्रेशन। याद है किसी को? प्रोग्रेशन कहाँ सुना हुआ है आपने? प्रोग्रेस जो नरेंद्र मोदी बोलते हैं विकास विकास, वो वाला प्रोग्रेस नहीं है ना, ये प्रोग्रेशन है। बोलो कहाँ सुना है? So what is progression? So progressions are nothing but the sequence. They are nothing but the sequence following specific pattern. Specific pattern are called progression. सुना है वर्ड? कहाँ सुना है बोलो तो। हाँ, एरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन, जियोमेट्रिक प्रोग्रेशन जो स्टडी करेंगे, एपी जीपी, है ना, एरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन। उसके बाद नया स्टडी करेंगे जियोमेट्रिक प्रोग्रेशन। So these are the nothing but the sequences, but they follow some specific pattern. Done? तो एपी में हमने स्टडी किया था जनरल टर्म ऑफ एपी। जनरल टर्म ऑफ एपी ऐसे लिख देते हैं, सपोज ए एन इक्वल टू 2n प्लस 1 वेर n बिलोंग्स टू n। डन? उसके बाद जनरल टर्म वैसे डिफाइन करते हैं शायद, सपोज ए एन इक्वल टू 2n माइनस 1 वेर n बिलोंग्स टू नेचुरल नंबर, or we can define general term an as a 2n where n belongs to n. So these are the examples of arithmetic progression. So if we are writing general term as a n equal to 2n plus 1, we are getting one sequence. So which sequence is there? Put n equal to 1. 2 ones are 2 plus 1 3 3. Then put n equal to 2. 2 twos are 4 plus 1 5. Then put n equal to 3. We have to consider n as a natural number. So we have to take the values of n as a small n as a 1, 2, 3. So 3, 5, 7, 9 up to infinite. Done? So this is one arithmetic progression. तो बताएगा मुझे arithmetic progression की जो property थी वो a n equal to 2n minus 1 ले ले. So here if you put n equal to 1, so we are getting 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 ऐसे मिलेगा. This is nothing but the odd numbers, है ना? This is the sequence of odd number. A n equal to 2n, so we are getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So here we are getting even numbers. So these are the examples of arithmetic progression. So what is the definition of arithmetic progression? Arithmetic progression के लिए definition क्या थी? For arithmetic progression, we have defined that for arithmetic progression, what you have defined? Common difference, है ना? Common difference of arithmetic progression is always constant. So what is the definition of common difference? It's a difference between two consecutive terms. Suppose if we consider difference between these two terms, 5 and 3, it's always 2, 7, 5, 2, 9, 7, 2. So common difference always remains constant, and hence this is nothing but the arithmetic progression. Similarly over here, common difference is always 2. So this is one arithmetic progression. Same way here, common difference is always remains constant. So these are the basic examples of progression, arithmetic progression. We also have to discuss geometric progression later on. Done? Arithmetic progression that we have already studied in our 10th standard, chapter number 5. Done? So this is progression, sequence, progression, and after what chapter is sequence and series. What is progression? Progression is a special type of sequences. Now you have to study series. So what is a series? So now we will define series. So let A1, A2, A3 up to AN be a given sequence. suppose sequence is given a1, a2, a3 up to n. What is sequence? Sequence is an arrangement of numbers in definite order, है ना? So this is the arrangement of some numbers according to some rule. So this is given sequence. So sequence is given, then we can define our series which is associated with the given sequence, and then we can define series series which is associated with given sequence. So given sequence is a1, a2, a3 up to an. So series associated with this given sequence is nothing but the a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus an. डन. सारे जो टर्म्स है, जो भी नंबर्स है, उसको आपको, है ना, सम के फॉर्म में लिखना है. सो दैट फॉर्म इज नथिंग बट दी सीरीज. तो ऐसी सारी सीरीज भी हमने पढ़ी है, एरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन में आई थी. किसी को याद है? सपोज फॉर एग्जांपल देखो, फॉर एग्जांपल इफ द गिवन सीक्वेंस इज, है ना, गिवन सीक्वेंस मीन्स सपोज वन एरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन दैट इज 1 2 3 4 up to n. This is one sequence, and this is also according to some specific rule. So this is one arithmetic progression. So this is given sequence. So can we write the series of this sequence? What is the series of this sequence? Which is nothing but the sum of all these numbers. इसको मैं ऐसे लिखते हैं 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n, sum of n numbers, है ना. एस एन भी आ रहा था वहां पर, ए एन एंड एस एन. तो जो ए एन था वो हमारा एरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन था, और जो एस एन फाइंड कर रहे थे वो हमारी सीरीज थी, है ना. सीरीज विच इज एसोसिएटेड विद द गिवन सीक्वेंस. बट वहां पर जो सीक्वेंस स्टडी कर रहे थे 10th स्टैंडर्ड में, वो था हमारा एरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन. तो वो जो सब सीरीज मिल रही थी वो एसोसिएटेड विद दैट एरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन थी. तो इसके लिए सीरीज क्या थी? 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n. तो इसके लिए हम फॉर्म भी लिखते हैं. इसका जो सम आएगा वो क्या आएगा? n plus 1 by 2. डन. एक दूसरी भी एग्जांपल ले लेते हैं. एक ऐसा भी हम कर देते हैं, स्क्वायर ऑफ द टर्म 1 स्क्वायर प्लस 2 स्क्वायर प्लस 3 स्क्वायर अप टू n स्क्वायर, सम ऑफ द टर्म्स अप टू n, उसका स्क्वायर. तो दिस इज ऑल्सो वन सीरीज. उसका हम सम निकालेंगे. कैसे निकालेंगे? इट्स अ सिग्मा n इक्वल टू n plus 1 2n plus 1 by 6. So this is the another example of series. डन. जैसे क्यूब के फॉर्म में भी आता है 1 क्यूब प्लस 2 क्यूब प्लस 3 क्यूब. दीज आर द डिफरेंट एग्जांपल्स ऑफ सीरीज. उसके बाद एक स्पेशल केस है ना, स्पेशल सीक्वेंस, दैट इज फिबोनाची सीक्वेंस. Fibonacci sequence. So what is Fibonacci sequence? It's a special case of sequence. So that is arrangement of numbers. Numbers will be like this: 1 1 2 3 5 8 up to infinite. This is the Fibonacci sequence. So what is the special case of this Fibonacci sequence? How can we define this Fibonacci sequence? So for this Fibonacci sequence, the first term, this is first term, a1 is always fixed, that is 1. Done. Second term a2 is always fixed, that is also 1. And now we can define Fibonacci sequence from this third term. Third term से उसकी definition है ना. Here we can write third term. What is third term? Third term is 2. So that 2 is nothing but the sum of his succeeding two terms, सॉरी प्रीसीडिंग टू टर्म्स. 2 के लिए उसके जो आगे वाली दो टर्म है ना, प्रीसीडिंग टू टर्म्स, उसका सम, दैट इज 1 plus 1. a3, देखो a4 फाइंड करना है. व्हाट इज a4? सो फोर्थ टर्म इज नथिंग बट द सम ऑफ इज टू प्रीसीडिंग टर्म्स, 1 plus 2, तो वो 3 हो जाएगा. डन. सो हियर वी कैन डिफाइन दिस फिबोनाची सीक्वेंस एज a n. n term will be sum of its two preceding terms, that is a n minus 1 plus a n minus 2. And this will be defined for terms greater than 2. है ना, 2 के आगे वाले टर्म के लिए डिफाइन किया है. फर्स्ट 2 टर्म्स आर फिक्स, a1 and a2 आर फिक्स. थर्ड टर्म से ये वाली डेफिनेशन अप्लाई करेंगे. So whatever the arrangement of number we are getting, that is nothing but the Fibonacci sequence. Clear? This is the short introduction of exercise 9.1. Now we start with the exercise 9.1. Now we will start with the exercise 9.1. A very simple exercise is there. So question number, write the first 5 terms of the each of the expressions for each of the sequence in exercise 1 to 6 whose n terms are given. है ना, nth term is given, we have to write first 5 terms. So first an equal to n plus 2. So here we have to write first 5 terms. So for first 5 term we have to write n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So put n equal to 1. Put n equal to 1. We are getting a1. So a1 is 1 into 1 plus 2. So it's a 3. Clear? Second term, for second term we are taking n equal to 2. So we are getting a2. a2 is 2 into 2 plus 2. 4 into 2. 8. Third term, take n equal to 3. We are getting third term a3, which is 3 into 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2, 5. 3 is 15. Fourth term, n equal to 4. We are getting a4. 4 into 4 plus 2. 6 4 is 24. For fifth term, we have to take a5. It's a 5 into 5 plus 2. 7 5 is 35. Done? So first 5 terms. Question is find first 5 terms. So first 5 terms are, you have to write like this: 3, 8, 15, 24, 35. Clear? Students, now n term is an equal to n upon n plus 1. So here you have to write first 5 terms. So क्या होगा? Put n equal to 1. N equal to 1, we are getting a1, which is 1 upon 1 plus 1, 1 by 2. Second term, n equal to 2, so it's a2, 1 upon 2 plus 1, so 1 by 3. Put n equal to 3, we are getting third term, which is 1 upon, नहीं, ये n था ना, ये था 2 by 3, है ना, देखो जल्दबाजी में यही होता है. 3 upon 3 plus 1, 3 by 4. For n equal to 4, we are getting a4, 4 upon 4 plus 1, 4 by 5, and n equal to 5. N equal to 5, we are getting fifth term, which is 5 upon 5 plus 1, 5 by 6. Done? Third, an, given an is 2 raised to n. क्या होगा इसमें? Take n equal to 1, so we are getting a1. a1 is 2 raised to 1, 2. N equal to 2, a2, 2 square, 4. Third term, take n equal to 3, so third term is a3, which is 2 cube, 8. Take n equal to 4, we are getting a4, 2 raised to 4. So 2 raised to 4 कितना होता है? 16. N equal to 5. Fifth term, 2 raised to 5, 32. Is the answer. Done? Fourth question. Here, general term an is 2n minus 3 by 6. 2n minus 3 by 6. So take n equal to 1. Take n equal to 1. So we are getting a1. So it's a 2 into 1 minus 3 by 6. 2 minus 3 minus 1 by 6. Minus 1 by 6. Then a2. N equal to 2. a2. a2 is 2 into 2 minus 3 by 6. 2 2s are 4 minus 3. 1 by 6. N equal to 3. a3. 2 into 3 minus 3 by 6. 6 minus 3. 3 by 6. 1 by 2. N equal to 4. है ना, जैसे वो वार्म अप करते हैं ना, ये हमारी वार्म अप वाली एक्सरसाइज है, तो ये वार्म अप करना है हमें, तो कुछ नहीं है इसमें। सो वार्म अप हो गई हमारी अच्छी तरह से। 4 2 जा 8 माइनस 3 कितना होता है 5 by 6. n equal to 5. a5 2 into 5 minus 3 by 6. 10 minus 3 7 by 6. Done. फोर किए तो 5 6 भी देख लेते हैं। Question number 5. Here you are given an equal to minus 1 raised to n minus 1 into 5 raised to n plus 1, है ना, मल्टीप्लीकेशन में मल्टीप्लीकेशन करेंगे। सो फर्स्ट टर्म n इक्वल टू 1 से 5 तक जाना है। सो a1 इज माइनस 1 रेज टू 1 माइनस 1 0 इंटू 5 रेज टू 1 प्लस 1 2। किसी भी नंबर का 0 पावर 1 और a 5 स्क्वायर 25, so this will be 25. Done. N equal to 2, so we are getting a2 minus 1 raised to 2 minus 1 1 और a 5 raised to 2 plus 1 5 raised to 3, minus 1 का 1 पावर minus 1 और 5 क्यूब, so minus 125. N equal to 3, a3 minus 1 raised to 3 minus 1, so 3 minus 1 is 2 and 5 raised to 3 plus 1 5 raised to 4, 5 square 25, 25 into 25 625, 625. N equal to 4, a4, so it's a minus 1 raised to 4 minus 1 3 और a 5 raised to 5 plus 4 plus 1 5 आएगा। so 5 raised to 5 क्या होगा, करो मल्टीप्लिकेशन, 625 into 5 3125 और ये माइनस आएगा। n equal to 5, a5 minus 1 raised to 5 minus 1 4 और ये 5 raised to 6, अगेन 3125 को 5 से मल्टीप्लाई करो, प्लस आएगा 15625. डन. So this is your question number 5. Question number 6. So here for question number 6 we are given an. an is n square plus 5 divided by 4, है ना, सब फ्रैक्शन में आएंगे आंसर, ऐसा लग रहा है। सो हियर n equal to 1, so a1 1 square plus 5 by 4, 1 square 1 5 plus 1 6 by 4 6 by 4 6 by 4, कटिंग करो तो 3 by 2. n equal to 2, so we are getting a2 2 square plus 5 by 4, 2 square 4 plus 5 9 by 4, बोलो क्या? अच्छा आगे n है, हाँ हाँ, n इंटू है, तो यहाँ पर 1, तो इसमें कोई चेंज नहीं आएगा, यहाँ पर 2 मल्टीप्लाई होगा, 2 मल्टीप्लाई होगा तो ये 2 मल्टीप्लाई, ये हो गया 9/2, डन। n equal to 3, so a3, so it's a 3 into 3 square, 3 square plus 5 by 4, so it's a 3 into 3 square 9, 9 plus 5 14, 14 by 4, डन। इसका कुछ होगा नहीं होगा, 14 3 जा 42, 42 by 4, कटिंग करो तो 21/2, n equal to 4, so we are getting a4, so it's a 4 into 4 square plus 5 by 4, 4 square 16, 16 plus 5 21, 4 into 21/4, 4 4 कट 21, डन। इसके बाद a5, so n equal to 5, so a5 is 5 into 5 square plus 5 by 4, 5 square plus 5 by 4, 5 square 25, 25 plus 5 30 by 4, so it's a 150 by 4, कटिंग करो तो 75/2, so this is your question number 1, 1 to 6, done. Now next, find the indicated terms in each of the sequences in exercise 7 to 10 where nth term are given. n terms are given, you have to find the indicated terms. Indicated terms means देखो कैसे किया है, यहाँ पर हम सिर्फ 1 2 3 4 5 फिफ्थ टर्म फाइंड कर रहे थे, जनरल टर्म n दिया था ना। फॉर क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 कुछ नया नहीं है। क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 यहाँ पर जनरल टर्म a n is given, जनरल टर्म a n is given 4n minus 3, so here you have to find the indicated terms. indicated terms कौन सी है, a17 एंड a24, तो यहाँ पर 17 टर्म फाइंड करनी है, 24 टर्म फाइंड करनी है, तो क्या करना पड़ेगा बोलो, n इक्वल टू 17 पुट करना है और n इक्वल टू 24 पुट करना है, सो 4 a17 put n equal to 17, so it's a17 equal to 4 into 17 minus 3, क्लियर आया समझ में? जो टर्म फाइंड करनी है वही वैल्यू पुट करनी है, सो 17 4 जा 68 माइनस 3 65, तो ये 17 हो गया। अभी a24 फाइंड करना है, तो n इक्वल टू 24 पुट करेंगे, है ना, n इक्वल टू 24 पुट करेंगे, सो 4 इंटू 24 माइनस 3 96 minus 3 93 is the answer. Clear? Eighth sum. Here an is n square upon 2 raised to n, and here we have to find a7. Find a7. तो a7 के लिए 4 a7 पुट n इक्वल टू 7, है ना, यहाँ पर आपको 7 रखना पड़ेगा तो a7 मिलेगा आपको, सो a7 इज 7 स्क्वायर अपॉन 2 रेस टू 7, 7 स्क्वायर होगा 7 7 जा 49 और 2 रेस टू 7, 2 रेस टू 7 कितना होता है 64 और एक आगे 128, 128, ये आप कैलकुलेशन देखते रहना। 9th so your 9th one is an equal to minus 1 raised to n minus 1, minus 1 raised to n minus 1 into n cube, और here up to find a9 फाइंड करना है, so 4 a9 we have to put n equal to 9, n equal to 9 पुट करो, so a9 मिलेगा, so it's a minus 1 raised to 9 minus 1 into 9 cube, -1 का 8 पावर होगा और 9 क्यूब कितना होता है 729 729 और ये माइनस का इवन पावर है, माइनस का इवन पावर पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा. सो A9 विल बी 729. A9 will be 729 will be the our answer. Done. 10th number. Tenth number is an equal to n minus 2 upon n plus 3. Here we have to find A20. So for A20 we have to put n equal to 20. So A20 will be 20 minus 2 upon 20 plus 3. So it will be 20 into 18 upon 23. कटिंग होगा कुछ नहीं हो सकता है. So it's a 360 upon 23 is the answer. Done. Okay students, now question number 11. So for this question number 11 we have to write first 5 terms of the given sequence and obtain the corresponding series. We have to obtain corresponding series. So here first term A1 is 3 and an is 3 into a n minus 1 plus 2 for all n belongs to n, for all n greater than or equal to 1, n greater than 1. So here first we have to obtain first 5 terms. So first term A1 is 3. Now you have to put n equal to 2 to find the second term A2. So A2 will be 3A2 minus 1 plus 2. So 3A2 minus 1, so it's a 3A1. A2 minus 1 is 3A1 minus 1. What is A1? A1 is 3. So it's a 3 into 3 minus 1. 3 3s are 9 minus 1 is the 8. So here second term is 8. Clear? So second term is obtained by value of first term. Plus is there. So 9 plus 3 3s are 9 plus 1. 9 plus 2 is there. So it's a 11. 9 plus 2 11. Done. Similarly we can find the third term. First you have to find first 5 terms and then we have to obtain corresponding series. So third term is A3. A3 is put n equal to 3. So it's a 3A2 plus 2. What is A2? A2 is 11. So it's a 3 into 11 plus 2. So it's a 33 plus 2, 35. So A3 is 35. Then you have to find A4. So what is A4? A4 is, here you are putting n equal to 3, here you are putting n equal to 4. So A4 is 3, 4 minus 1. So 3A3 plus 2. 3 A3 is 35. 35 plus 2. So 135 plus 2. 135 is 105. 105 plus 2 is 105. 7. Clear students? Now last term, which is fifth term. Fifth term is a5. So here you have to put n equal to 5, and hence we are getting a5. So a5 is 3a4 plus 2. 3a4 107 plus 2. So it's a 321 plus 2, 323. Done. So here first 5 terms of the sequence. So here given sequence is first term 3, second term 11, third term 35, fourth term 107, and fifth term is 323. So question is find corresponding series. So corresponding series of sequence a1, a2, a3, a4, a5. It's a a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus a4 plus a5. So here sum of all the terms 3 plus 11 plus 35 plus 107 plus 323. Perform the addition of all these three terms, and that will be equal to, or you can say this is the corresponding series. And sum of series, here total number of terms are infinite, it will go up to infinite because n is greater than 1. This is first 5 terms of this given sequence, so this will be corresponding series. Done. So this is how you can solve your question number 11. Now for question number 12. Question number 12. Nth term, here first term is given -1, and nth term is given as a n minus 1 by n. Where n is greater than or equal to 2. Done. So if we are taking n equal to 1, so we are getting a1 first term is fixed. For n equal to 1, first term is fixed, which is -1. Now for n greater than or equal to 2, that means from 2 to infinite, we have to take the value of this an. So now putting n equal to 2, so we are getting a2. So what is a2? It's a a1 by 2. a1 is, what is a1? -1 by 2. Done. Now take n equal to 3. N equal to 3, we are getting a3. What is a3? It's a a3 minus 1. a3 minus 1 is a2 by 3. a2 is -1 by 2. -1 by 2 by 3, which is -1 by 6. Done. -1 by 6. Next, we have to find n equal to 4. So a4 is nothing but the a3 by 4 minus 1 by 6 by 4, which is equal to -1 upon 24. And last one is n equal to 5. N equal to 5. So a5 is nothing but the a4 by 5 minus 1 upon 24 by 5, which is equal to -120. Done. So first 5 terms of the sequence. Here we can write first 5 terms of sequence. Here sequence goes up to infinite. First 5 terms are a1, a2, a3, a4 and a5. a1 -1. This is sequence -1 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 6 minus 1 upon 24 minus 1 by 20 up to infinite. And these are the first 5 terms, and now we have to write corresponding series. So corresponding series is corresponding series. So corresponding series of sequence is sum of all these terms, so that will be equal to -1 plus -1 by 2 plus minus 1 by 6 plus minus 1 upon 24 plus minus 1 upon 120 plus up to infinite. Done. Now question number 13. So for question number 13, we are given a1 equal to a2. First two terms are fixed, which is equal to 2, and then general term an is an minus 1 for n greater than 2. So here first term a1 which is fixed 2, second a2 which is also fixed 2. For the third term which is greater than 2, we have to use the definition of sequence. So a3 is a3 minus 1, a2 minus 1, and if you are putting n equal to 3 over here, so it's a 3 minus 1, so it's a a2 minus 1. What is a2? Second term. Second term is 2, so 2 minus 1 is 1. Clear? Now similarly we have to find the value of a4. So a4 is a3 minus 1. a3 is 1 1 minus 1 0. Similarly a5 which is a4 minus 1, 0 minus 1 which is minus 1. So here first five terms of sequence are 2 2 1 0 minus 1 up to infinite. Done. And hence we can write corresponding series. So corresponding series is 2 plus 1 plus 0 plus minus 1 plus up to infinite is the corresponding series of the sequence which is obtained from this given general term a1 to a5. Clear, students? Very simple. Now question number 14, that is Fibonacci sequence, that we have already discussed in our introduction part. So question number 14 is associated with Fibonacci sequence. So let's see what is Fibonacci sequence again. So 14 number, the Fibonacci sequence is defined by first two terms are fixed, a1 equal to a2 equal to 1, and its general term an can be defined as an minus 1 plus an minus 2, sum of its two preceding terms n greater than 2. After two terms we can define this general term. So this is Fibonacci sequence. For this Fibonacci sequence we have to find a n plus 1 upon a n for n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then we have to find this value. So first we will find the value of a1, a2, a3, a4, a5 and a6. So what is a1? a1 is 1, second term a2 is 1, third term a3. So third term a3 which is greater than 2. So we have to apply this definition. So what is a3? a3 is 3 minus 1, a2 plus a1. So a2 plus a1 is 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Clear? Then first term, second term, third term, fourth term is put n equal to 4. So a3 plus a2, preceding two terms of a4 is third term and second term. So a3 is 2 plus a2 which is 1. So this is equal to 3. Done. Then a5 which is a4 plus a3, fourth term 3 plus third term 2 equal to 5. Then sixth term a6 which is a5 plus a4, a5 is 5 plus a4 is 3, this is equal to 8. Done. Why we obtain this a1 to a6? Because we have to find the value of this an plus 1 upon an. So now let's start with our answer. So n equal to 1, 4, यहीं से start करते हैं. चलो 4, n equal to 1. If you are taking n equal to 1, what we are getting? You have to find the ratio of a2 upon a1. Now if you are taking n equal to 1, this will be a2 by a1. What is a2? 1. What is a1? 1. It is a 1 by 1 equal to 1. Clear? You have to find the ratio, that is an plus 1 upon an. Now if you are taking n equal to 2, for n equal to 2, for n equal to 2, this ratio is a3 by a2. What is a3? a3 is 2, a2 is 1, so this is equal to 2. Done. Now for n equal to 3, put n equal to 3. If you are taking n equal to 3, it will be a4 upon a3. What is a4? 3. What is a3? 2. 3 by 2. 4, n equal to 4, it's a a5 by a4. What is a5? 5. What is a4? 3. And 4, n equal to 5, it will be a6 upon a5. What is a6? 8. What is a5? By 5. Done. So this is how you can obtain this ratio an upon an plus 1 upon an. Clear? So this is your exercise number 9.1.